This is a Toyota gt86, and I really like this car. For what it is, I think this is a brilliant car. But there are a couple things that I really don't like about it. Or not really don't like about, but there's a couple things that I don't like about it, right? Some of them are, ironically, one of this car's strengths is also its weakness. This engine is a bit of a weakness, because for you to be able to get anything out of this car, it needs to be revved up. You've got to be pretty high into the RPMs, right? And if you're just in a situation where you're like, oh, driving, oh, I want to overtake, the car does take a little bit of time before it's like, okay, let's go. But once you are moving, it's not too bad. But that is a gripe that I have about the car, and it was kind of addressed in the GR86. So next thing that I don't like about this car, and maybe it's just the South African version of the car, but the key. I do not like the key for this car. The key that comes with your nice shiny Toyota sports car is the same key that they use for their bakkies like the Hilux or cars like the Fortuna. So there's no specialness to the key. It's literally just a Toyota key, which I feel like I don't really like that. They could have tried a bit harder there. The next thing I don't really like about the car is there's two methods of opening the boot or the trunk. Number one is over here. Number two is on the key over here. If you don't have the key or are not pressing that button, there is no way of you opening this boot manually unless you come and you stick the key in and then twist it. Something else I don't like about the 86, and this is more from a passenger's perspective, so let's get into the passenger seat. If you are a passenger in the car, there are no grab handles. There are no grab handles for the passenger or the driver. So if you want something to hold on to, the only thing, and there's nothing in the middle either, so the only thing that you've got pretty much to hold on to is the door over here. And besides that, it's hopes and dreams. One of the last things that I do not like about the car is the size of the trunk itself. This is all the boot space you have, and most of it is taken up by a spare tire in the middle here. So it's not too deep, and it's not deep that way or this way either. And this tire takes up most of it if you take the option for a spare tire. But the thing that I find funny about the boot being so small is Toyota say that if you fold down the back seats all the way, you should have enough space to take 2 sets of tires with you if you're going to the track. Have I tried it? No. Do I think it will work? But yeah, that's what I didn't particularly like about this car, besides those small little like grievances, those small little pet peeves that I got about the car. It is still a very nice car. It is still very beautiful, and I will still buy one because I stand by this being the perfect first sports car.